December 26, 2025, I decided to enter for the first time DonutSMP Minecraft server. For those who don't know, DonutSMP is the biggest server online with tens of thousands of people from all around the world online at any time of the day. I had no real plans on what to do besides, as always, building a base, which is what I'm good at. So when I entered, I was invited to team up with my nephew, my son, and a complete stranger. And although I wasn't too sure about him, he ended up being a cool guy and gifted us a few hundred Ks. So, with money and gear, I started building a base. Bear in mind that I entered the server with no knowledge at all of mechanics, economy, or whatever. I just wanted to play on a server with many people. So I immediately started digging a bedrock level to make a base which will bring us money and everything we need. Digging the first floor took me an hour, after which I've planted some bamboo. But since I had nothing, I had to collect everything manually. On top of that, I then built a baby sugarcane farm. And again, I had to collect everything manually. By selling everything, I managed to buy some piston and hoppers. And despite a few accidents, everything was going very smoothly. So I finished building the collecting system for both farms. I then added a cool baby bee farm, thinking the people might need honey block to do stasis chamber and fly machines. I then made another portal that turns itself off once you enter it, projected by my good friend Jaden K9, which entered the server just to enjoy the auction house. I then decided that I needed villagers to complete the Minecraft Trinity of Commerce. By having bamboo, sugarcane and villagers, I can have everything in the game besides elytra and netherite. To get a villager, I will have to hit zombies until a villager zombie spawns and then cure him. This shouldn't take too long usually. But instead, I spent the next 10 hours eating zombies with everything I had, pieces of meat, gravel, and I even tried with a bucket of water, hoping that a zombie villager would finally spawn, and eventually, he did. And eventually, after curing him, I brought him to the base. In there, I made him a little cubicle for him to stay comfortable until I found him a little friend. I left a little message to my teammates and went looking for another zombie, which took less than half an hour. On day 3, I went to the trial chamber near our base, and I found myself a heavy core and a couple notch apple, which I eventually sold, reaching the 5 million mark. By now, things seemed pretty good. So I started building the second floor of the base. And by day 3, I started bringing the newborn villagers upstairs. The idea was to make as many librarians as possible in order to sell the books or even enchanted gears. After that, I started making a roof of obsidian on top of our base. And to add another layer of safety, I built a regenerating wall all around the base. Approaching New Year's Eve, I started making a roof of lava, just to add another layer of safety. I then increased the size of the sugarcane farm, but eventually I noticed that the portion market was going very good, so I decided to build an auto brewer. After that, I brought down a couple cows and I made a wool farm. And with the base now finished, I could finally profit from it by selling everything the villager had, plus the other farm I had. And with our base situated near a trial chamber, I could go there and collect a lot of good stuff to sell on the auction house. By the end of day 5, I had built a turtle farm on top of our base, so that I could sell turtle master potions. And I also increased the number of villagers I had. And at the beginning of the 6th day, we got raided and our base got blown up. They killed my bees, my cow and my sheep, destroyed the auto brewer and the furnaces. But at least they left the villagers alive. When I asked them how they got in, they said by a tunnel on the side. So I went looking for it. And I found out a big error I had made. I had left a passage to bring down cows and sheep, and they used that passage against me. Lucky for me, I had already started building a better base with the $100 million I had earned in the first week playing DonutSMP. Hey guys, if you like this content, please consider subscribing and leaving a like. I will be making more videos of my experience on DonutSMP in the next weeks.